Hey guys, what's up everybody? You're my big fan, Chaotic. If you're my big fan, you should subscribe to my Twitch channel. We need a fit check. All right, Murphy. Everybody wants a fit check. Gotta make sure my little friend isn't by me. It's so funny because this is actually like a lingerie set. Like this, and then there was like panties. But I kind of feel like this looks cuter as like a top. Like with some tall boots. And then I got my hair done for ABMs. Catch me at ABMs. I'll be selling calendars, prints, stickers, taking pictures with everybody. It's gonna be a great time. Okay. Whew.
I'm pretty tired. Think I'll go home now.
Alright guys, well, I wanted to watch this video called Women Give Men Dating Advice, and we, aka you guys in chat, but also me, we're gonna debunk if this is good advice or bad advice. I don't know if I'm good in that corner or not. We finna find out. Hey, W me. This video was clipped by my Twitch stream. You could watch the video and watch me live on twitch.tv/CaliRoses. Okay, I feel good about it.
Hear ya. Thank you. You know, as a guy, sometimes we're like, you know, I just can't figure out what do women want. So today we're going to get some dating advice from women for men, because men can't seem to figure out how to attract them or...
Whoa, wait. First of all, I wanna address a question. I don't own 2 houses. Thank you for being so invested in my business. All right, back to the video.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today, this one's for the fellas. Fellas, let me hear ya.
Woo!
Thank you.
For the fellas!
You know, as a guy, sometimes we're like, you know, I just can't figure out what do women want. So today, we're going to get some dating advice from women.
As a woman, I can tell you, so let's go.
For men, because men can't seem to figure out how to attract them or how to please them sexually. So we're going to find out today how to do that. If you start...
This guy's so funny. I think I found him originally on TikTok. I don't know why he's so familiar.
Start seeing a woman, keep a little notebook. I'm out. What am I, a fucking detective from 1950? I'm writing do that. If you start seeing a woman, keep a little notebook. I'm out. What am I, a fucking detective from 1950? I'm writing. Oh, fucking, hold on 1 second. What'd you say? I'm a waiter. I'm taking.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
If you start seeing a woman, keep a little notebook, and after hanging out with her, write down all the things you can remember they talked about. Did she mention an interest she has, a singer she loves, an appointment she has coming up? Write all of them down in the notebook, and before you go on your next date, look back at the notebook so that you can have follow-up questions for her or re-bring up something she already mentioned. Women want to know you're listening and care about their lives and interests, so this is a great way to show that.
I agree that women want you to remember their interests and what they like, and vice versa, right? Like, isn't that a mutual thing you guys would want from your partner as well? But keeping a notebook is a little weird. And I also think it would be so fucking weird if I was talking to somebody and then they would literally turn around and like write down what I said. I'd be like, I don't think I can do this anymore, you know?
Yeah! And some of these, and some of these. Almost there and done.
Like, you gotta either have that memory like an elephant or you're out. I'm just kidding. You know? You at least gotta remember the important stuff. Okay, let's continue.
Agree with the advice, but I don't think you need a notebook. I think you just need to listen, fellas, all right? If you just listen and you're interested, then you'll remember. If you need a notebook to write down, like, also appointments, don't bring up appointments, dude. Like, that would be mad weird.
That would be so creepy. Like, oh my God, how'd your appointment go at 3 p.m. on Tuesday with your OBGYN. Like, that's so weird. That's so strange. Fucking Fortnite in the back ruining the vid. The Avian Awards is the 22nd through the 26th or 5th, I think. Birth dates are definitely important to remember. I agree, Samurai.
Second date, and you're like, so the doctor, how'd the doctor go? It's like, don't ask me about my fucking doctor appointments, all right? What the fuck was that? Don't shave your pubes the day of a date. It's honestly trying too hard. What the fuck? I don't want to know a guy prepared and was so certain that he was going to have sex with me. I want it to be a little messy down there because it kind of shows you're just going with the flow, not anticipating anything. If pubes are too cleaned up, I'm like, wow, he thinks I'm that easy. Hold on. If you're seeing the pubes, you're at the dick.
My question is, what if he just wanted to shave that day? Or like, I don't know. I feel like as a girl, like I have days where I just like shave, you know? I don't know. Like regardless of if anyone's touching me or not, you know? Do it for myself type shit. So I don't know. I don't think I agree with this.
You're there. You know what I mean? Like, what does it matter? You know, honestly, you could say this. It's pretty progressive, I would say. To be like, maybe there is a chance that we have sex on the first date. Maybe I should probably keep myself clean. Also, I always see women on the internet being like,
I love good hygiene, so I would never be that offended, honestly.
All right.
shaved my legs for this, like that meme or whatever. It goes both ways. We're shaving legs, we're shaving pits, we're shaving balls and codge. Do whatever makes you feel comfortable. Learn to cook at least 3 meals. You don't have to be a chef, but if you have 3 solid meals that you are confident in making, that is such a turn on.
I agree.
I'm telling you, just like in rom-coms, women dream of that romantic stay-at-home date where the guy cooks an amazing meal for them. This, I think, is incredible.
I think that's a really good piece of advice as well. Learning at least 3 good meals. I think that's so good, you know? Because also, like, I do love to cook, and I do kind of cook often. But it's so nice when you're not the only one cooking, you know? It's so sexy when someone knows how to whip up a little something that's totally delish for you to eat too.
Incredible advice. I think that people should learn how to cook. I think it's funny when
for dates, for yourself, for your future family if you have one, like just such a good skill to learn. At least 3 good recipes. I agree with this.
people are like, "Oh, I don't know how." You're 30. Learn how to make a pasta at least. For God's sakes. 3 meals is not asking much. Okay? You can cook something. And I think that's very nice as well. Come over to my place, you set the table. Okay?
Cute.
You know how much you could turn a woman on by being like, here, I have a fucking runner across my table. They'd be like, holy shit, this guy's a runner. That's so. Then you have plates that aren't different fucking plates.
Hey! I don't care when it comes to plates. I don't care how much money I have. I will still be fucking lazy and eat on a paper plate. I don't give a fuck. And the reason is because I truly hate doing dishes. Shoot me. I don't know. I honestly, I love cooking. I fucking hate doing dishes. And the less dishes you have, the better, the better. I don't think the plate thing's necessary.
Different plates on either side of the table. But you have...
I'm bougie, but I still go with the paper plates. I don't give a fuck.
You know, plates, you got nice forks and stuff like that. Nice glasses. Or you have like wine glasses. If you are a man and you have your own apartment and you don't have wine glasses and you think that you're gonna hand a woman a cup of wine, you're an idiot. So
yes, Luigi. I'm turning 21 January 16th. I'm so excited for my 21st birthday. You guys are all invited to come to my stream. It's at 7:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time next Thursday. It is my actual birthday, so it would mean the world to me if you all came.
Learn 3 meals and offer to do that. Like, hey,
21.
We can stay at my place. I'll cook something for us. And before she gets there, you got to be like 40% done with the cooking.
I am a little baby. I'm a tiny baby.
Because then you got to be in there looking over your shoulder at her and you're just like, apron? Yeah, apron. Of course apron. Even if you're like, it doesn't require an apron. Just wear an apron. Trust me. roll your sleeves up. Music's going. The
Music.
wine's already open. You're swirling.
Gotta
you're
get the
talking,
music, for
and then you
sure.
fucking serve it. Bro, telling you, this is great advice. Hey, men, the best advice is simple. Have good oral hygiene. I don't want some stained-ass teeth on a man. Like, go to the dentist. Whiten your teeth. What's the point of living in America if these dudes be pulling up British choppers? Pisses me off.
Oh, man. I think that it is a privilege to be able to have braces or Invisalign or whatever, right? Like, we all know this. But I think even if you don't have a lot of money, like, whiten your teeth, you know? It looks so much better when your teeth are white. Trust me. Trust me. I'm pearly white. Get you some whitening toothpaste. Honestly, I have me and Rebel have talked about this before. Crest whitening strips. He loves them. I think they hurt my teeth. They really hurt my teeth. There's Crest whitening strips. They work wonderfully. If your teeth are sensitive, there's also My Smile, and it's like a $30 kit on Amazon, and I actually use it, and that shit works, baby. They need to sponsor me, My Smile. But yeah, whitening teeth is good.
The British
like
choppers
that.
thing is not something I want to hop on because I'm not going to make fun of entire, kingdom of people there.
Right.
Which I don't know, like, is that true? Because I know that is like a thing that people say about them, and I don't know, maybe it's the water or like that part of the world where people just have bigger teeth or something. I don't know that, but that's what this person is saying. I don't think this is the best advice, to be honest. Like, I think that it's just advice. I don't think that's going to make you better at attracting a woman. I mean, if you have great teeth, I'm sure that's, like, attractive to people, of course. But you're going to need a lot.
It doesn't even have to be the best teeth. It's just you take care of yourself. You put an extra little effort to take care of yourself. That's sexy, especially if you want a partner who takes care of themselves. Yo, it goes both ways. It goes both ways. Amen.
More than fucking teeth in order to attract a woman is my point. Learn foreplay. At the end of the day, a penis is a penis. That's accurate. But what you can do before the penis becomes present is key to a long, intimate relationship.
I agree. I think this is such good advice because even if you don't have a ginormous pecker, okay?
We cannot achieve much with so small penis.
If you know how to do good foreplay and you learn a little trick or two, doesn't even matter, baby. Doesn't even matter. Show me what that mouth do.
I believe. Okay. Yeah, you gotta have something more than a penis.
And plus, I've had partners who have had a large package and they just don't really know how to use it or whatever, and it's not good. So just because you have a big pecker doesn't mean it's going to be good. It's always good to have other skills in the bedroom.
What do you mean?
Coming from
It's like an NBA team.
Callie Roses herself.
Like, bro, you could have LeBron, but you need role players. Yeah, someone's got to pass him the ball. He can't take the ball out and get the ball. He can't be the first one to touch the ball if he's inbounding the ball. Those are the rules. You got to have role players, okay? And they don't need to be crazy, but they do need to be there. So what else do you got besides this probably whack penis? What else do you have? You know what I mean? You got any touching and rubbing? Some warm oils? Maybe a foot rub. I don't know who you're dealing with.
Foot rubs. Foot rubs are great. If you know how to give a good massage or a foot rub, you're winning. That's a good skill to have.
That's very touching, honey. Now rub my feet.
Hey, I wouldn't rub your feet if a genie popped out of them.
Talk, there you go. Maybe some nibbling. Tat, 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 tat. You know what I mean? Something like that. Maybe a little of this. Who knows what we got?
I just gotta say too, I love a good mouth on the top part. Little finger. Oh, if you know how to do that, you're winning. You're winning.
Got going on. But yeah, eventually you can, take out your penis.
That little move.
And use that, but you gotta be able to switch it up. You can't rely on that penis for too long, man. Penis gets aged out at a certain point. I don't even know what that means. This might be controversial, but my advice to men is to put women in their place early. Well, Buckle up. Yes, I'm a woman, and I want a man to tell me that I should stay at home with the kids one day and that I'm not allowed to work. Who the fuck wrote this? Also, what year is it? Because it feels like this could have been written in 1940 anything. And that I'm not allowed to work. That I should become a great cook and keep the house spotless. That's such a turn on. A lot of women want that. Dude.
I do think a lot of women really do desire a traditional role where they have the kids, stay at home, cook, clean, take care of the kids, all that. I think there's nothing wrong with that. Like, let people want that, you know? And I'm sure there's men out there who want to do that for their women, you know? I don't know why we hating on that. You can't be the loudest girl in the world. It's bad. No. Fuck.
This is horrible advice. Although there are women like yourself that would enjoy that, there's a ton that would run for the fucking hills, call the cops, start a Facebook group, and just absolutely ruin your career with that kind of thing. You're telling me that you want a guy on a first date to be like, what do you want for appetizers? Also, I'm chaining you to the stove, and it better be hot.
I don't think it's on the first date. Like, I don't think she meant on the first date, did she? Oh, yeah. It's fine. You being there, guy. That's fine. Yes, you have a chance, Luigi.
This is beyond controversial advice. This is, I would say, bad advice to do. Okay? There are some women that I guess would enjoy that. And, like, it takes time to know if that's the type of person you're dealing with. But I wouldn't just throw that out.
Yeah, that
First
would be
date,
weird.
like, well, we're going to see if this girl's cool with me.
But it is a one way to weed people out. If that's what you want in life, like, maybe that is a great way to do it. Tell them exactly what you want. And if they don't want that, they'll be scared and they'll run away. And rejection is just redirection, everybody. I love that quote. Anyways. My screen's huge.
Misogyny. You know? We got a misogynistic kink over here. That would be like someone with a foot fetish being like, you know what women want? Just a big foot on the table on the first date. Shove your foot in my pasta is what I want on the first date. That's what all women want. We love feet.
He's getting so red.
Shove them in my pasta.
I think he likes feet.
We do have some sponsors for today. The first one being Hello.
I'm sorry, we don't have time for that. Damn, how long is this sponsor shit? Half the damn video. Okay.
Gato, you enjoy. Keep hair ties and bobby pins on you at all times. If you ever see a girl fussing with her hair or anything, then offer her a hair tie or pin. She won't believe how thoughtful you are for carrying them around. First of all,
I think that is so weird. I think if a man has a bunch of hair ties, I'm just gonna think he's a hoe. Unless he has long hair, I'm gonna think he has a girlfriend or he a hoe. Don't do that. Don't bring hair ties with you. Let her fuss. Take her to Walgreens. There's a CVS on every corner. Just buy her a hair tie. The fuck?
well, if I'm a woman, that's definitely not where my mind goes. I'm not gonna go, oh my God, this guy is so nice. He has bobby pins and hair ties. I'd be like, yo, what's your fucking wife's name? Cool, why do you have hair ties on? Where's
Period.
your wife? Dude, where is she?
Where is your
just,
wife?
Like, fixing her hair, and a guy's walking over, and like, you want to put it up? And she'd be like, the fuck are you doing, dude? Get away from me.
Yeah.
You want a bobby pin? She's like, what hair?
Even if I'm fussing with my hair, I prefer my hair down. Like, no, don't do that. Don't do that.
What style do you think I'm doing? I haven't seen a bobby pin in a while, I'll be honest. Stop getting boners when a woman is crying. It's annoying. What?
Wait a minute.
Weirdo. You want a bobby pin? She's like, what hairstyle do you think I'm doing? I haven't seen a bobby pin in a while, I'll be honest. Stop
getting boners when a woman is crying?
Getting boners when a woman is crying. It's annoying. What? That's the advice? How low is the bar?
Oh my God.
Women are like, here's some advice. Stop getting hard when I'm thinking about my dead uncle. Don't get hard at my Uncle Raymond's funeral. How about that? That's how you attract a woman. You want to keep a woman? Stop with the boners. You're upset and emotional, and for some reason our tears give you erections. We can notice. You're bad at hiding it. Is that a thing? This is news to me. Apparently
is
that's a
news
thing
to
that I
me.
don't know about. But like,
I think I vaguely remember being upset about something though when I was younger. This is really bad. And telling this guy, and I think I was crying, and then right after he's like, all right, so let's fuck or something. But I was like really young, you know? I don't know. Boys. But I swear to God, I've never heard of that at all.
yeah, that's a little crazy. My advice is don't touch boobs too early. A lot of women need time to warm up. Listen, before you go for my boobs, let me warm them up like they're a Ford F-150, okay? I need it to be running in the driveway for about 5 before I get in the boob. A lot of women have to warm up, and so many guys lunge straight for the boobs after 3 seconds of kissing. Like, relax for a second. Make the boobs want to come to you. Yeah.
I think I love big boobs. I love playing with boobs, bobs, whatever. And I don't blame somebody who wants to just, because if roles were reversed, I would be like, you know, I can't judge. I'm just as bad as a man.
I mean, that is good advice, because I feel like when I was younger, I was like, if we were kissing, I'm not going to touch your boobs. The second you put your tongue in my mouth, it might be less than 3 seconds before I'm like,
Bob
I just
time.
want to touch the bra. When I was younger,
Bob
if I was
time.
making out with a girl and like touched like even the back part of her bra, I'd be like, this is awesome. Like, I think I liked bras more than anything. It was so weird. That's good advice though. Yeah, like give it a second. You know, no one wants someone who's just like so intense and be like, oh, like, yo, chill, okay? The tits will be there. Okay, in the second half.
Don't be like crazy aggressive though, you know? Like sensual is always better, especially in the beginning. Anyways.
Simple advice. Confidence is key. That's
Yes.
great advice.
Best.
That's great advice.
Yeah.
You don't have to fake who you are or appear egotistical, but showing a level of certainty about yourself and confidence in your decisions is attractive. Being super indecisive about making plans and taking initiative says a lot.
I love that advice. I think that is phenomenal advice. Take initiative. That's super sexy. We love when people show effort, mutual effort.
agree. I think that confidence is probably the most attractive trait.
Yes.
I know that's tough. I'm not saying that's the easiest thing in the world to do, but like you don't need people to
And there's a fine line from being confident and being like egotistical and a douchebag about it, you know? I feel like there is a fine line.
like you. You know? So if you're confident in who you are and be like, this is just who I am. And if that doesn't work for you, that's fine too. Because then I don't like you then.
Rejection is just redirection. Let's say it together.
If you don't like me. Because I like me. If you don't like me, I don't like you. Because everyone who likes me, who I like, have to like me. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I kind of fucked that up, but there's something in there. If you go back and listen to it, it made sense, I think. Learn to do things separately early on. You don't need to...
Oh, this is such good advice. I wish I learned this earlier because I feel like my last long relationship, I struggled with this as well. The person I was with, just like, we just did everything together. And I also feel like that was part of our demise. But yeah, so I think it's really important to have hobbies and things you like to do alone. And it's healthy to have a good balance. It really is.
to smother her, or you guys don't need to do every activity together. Sometimes sitting in separate rooms watching your own shows on Netflix is a sign of a strong relationship. I agree.
Yes.
Okay, once you get into this codependent thing of...
And it's hard too because also my opinion is when you're in a relationship where somebody is just doing everything with you, they start to have resentment because they start doing things that they don't want to do. So I think it's just so fucking important to have your own things. And if you don't want to do something your partner wants to do, encourage them to do it and you not go. And let them have their fun. You know? Vibes.
Of like, hey, if we're going to watch a movie, I got to sit on your lap. That's tough, you know? Because you're not always going to want to watch whatever, fucking Emily in Paris or whatever is on Netflix these days that looks bad to me. I don't know if it's bad, but, you know, it's not something that I would watch.
I've had my times where I like bad boys and times where I like nice guys. You don't count watching TV as quality time. I feel like it definitely can be if you're both interested in what you're watching and you're like discussing and stuff. Like I think that can definitely, if you're like cuddling during, like, I think that's quality time. But I think like forcing your partner to watch something or feeling like you should watch something or like do something to make your partner happy when you know you don't want to do it, that's not healthy. That's not healthy.
Well, there is some truth in that, yes.
Watch. Sometimes you want to watch the John Wayne Gacy tapes and just see what the fuck that psycho was doing. You know, and maybe she's not interested in that. Or it's Monday Night Football. Is she going to sit there and be upset that we're watching the whole game? No, you can go watch the show. Emily in Paris, you know? She's trying.
What's the obsession with Emily in Paris? I don't like Emily in Paris. I've never even watched Emily in Paris. This man.
I don't know what happens in the show. I assume she's in Paris, though. She's smoking cigarettes in Paris, whatever the show's about. You could go watch that in the other room, do our separate things, and that's totally fine. I think that is very important for people to realize that when you're in a relationship with someone, your relationship is like the third person, okay? You're you, they're them, and the relationship is both you guys, okay? But all three of those need to exist. You can't forget about you, and she can't forget about her, or he can't forget about he, and she, and all the fucking combinations, okay? In a relationship, you got to be two individuals, and then the relationship should act like the third, okay? It's like your joint bank account. You got your money here, you got your money there, and we share a little bit of the money, and we like that too, because we can afford better stuff, and it's a lot of fun to do that. That's what a relationship should be like, I think. Last bit of advice here. Learn a second language. It's sexy. That is incredible advice. I feel pathetic for knowing one language.
I only know one language too, so I feel this. I would love to be more fluent in like Spanish. I don't know. I guess I gotta get on that Rosetta Stone or whatever. I swear I like paid for it at one point. I think it's like a subscription though. Anywho.
And it really drives me crazy, to be honest with you. The first time that I went to Europe, I came home and I was like, I'm a pig. Because everyone there speaks at least 3 for some reason, and it drives me fucking crazy. But yeah, I agree. First of all, that being advice is kind of bananas. It's like, just learn a second language. Like it's something you could just fucking do. It would take years. But if you have the opportunity to learn a second language, you should. I think it's sexy too when people can, speak 2 languages. And if someone who I think is sexy can teach me a language, now we're talking.
Right.
Anyway, that's advice, guys. All right, that's women's advice to men. I don't know how much of it was helpful or how much of it was good. But what I do know is that if you can, speak a second language and you don't shave your pubes,
and you whiten your
big
teeth
bush for date 1. Apparently they're into that. You know what I mean? And apparently, if you go through this video, the ultimate first date is a date that you pick out the place, you get there with a full bush of pubes, and then you tell her, hey, stay at home, raise the kids, and shut the fuck up. Now you have a lasting marriage, okay?
No. No. Okay. That was funny. What do you guys think? If you liked this video, please like and subscribe. Comment below and let me know what you thought, and if you have any ideas for any upcoming videos. Make sure you follow me on all of my socials. The links are in the description below. Thanks for watching.